We got our final guest of the evening. Thank you for your patience, Mr. Juggernaut. Ryan Jones will be fighting Boss Hog Brandon Johnson not this coming weekend, the weekend after January 29th, BKFC Jackson, Mississippi. He is the Juggernaut. He is Ryan Jones. What's up, brother?
What's up, man? How y'all doing?
We are doing good. Thank you for hanging in there, man. I know we went a little late with Jeremiah, but I got a lot of stuff to say. And
he definitely got a lot of stuff to say, but I mean, maybe it'll be a hell of a fight for him.
Hell yeah, man. He's been through a lot. He's done a lot of things in his life. But we are here to talk about you, sir. You coming off a win, right?
Mm-hmm.
You are 2-1 in the BKFC. The one loss was kind of a fucking whack loss. We were there for that in Birmingham, Alabama.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Doctor stoppage shouldn't have been stopped if you ask me, if you ask Mike, and if you ask pretty much anybody else that was fucking there. So, man, what's going on, man? You look great. You look like you're really putting in a lot of work for this one, taking everything as serious as ever, and ready to fuck some shit up on the 29th, right?
Oh, dude, it's gonna be total destruction. I know that, but I had a fire lit up under my ass today. So next week it's just gonna be destruction. I'm in the best shape I've ever been in, and I feel like I'm being overlooked, and so I got rid of the dad bod, and I'm ready to just kick some ass next week.
Andrew Toppin says, "What's up, you sexy fuck? You sexy fuck you." Oh man.
Is he in love?
Nah. So dude, Boss Hog, we don't know. I mean, we've seen him fight before. Me and Mike, actually, funny story. We went to the Bare Knuckle Hall of Fame up in Belfast, New York.
Yep.
And there was a small group of people there doing the tour with Scott Burt, and Boss Hog and his wife happened to be there.
Mm-hmm.
So we spent the entire time with them. Very nice guy, very, very cool guy. But
great guy.
Yeah, but sometimes you gotta fight nice people.
It's a great guy. I like him. He's really cool. But next week I got to kick his ass. But I'll get him a beer or something afterwards.
So you said you shed the dad bod.
Yeah,
right?
bro.
You shed the dad bod. Like what change in your mental that you decided, you know what, I'm about to go fucking ham in the gym now. Do you want to look good for the ladies? You trying to look good on a poster? Like
Doesn't want to look naked, right? Everybody wants to look. That's the whole point of going to the gym. The gym. I feel like you gotta be all jacked up just to get some attention, and I'm gonna be laying people out from this point on. So I'm kind of getting tired of overlooked. I'm trying to climb that ladder, so I'm just gonna start laying people down, whoever they throw in front of me. I don't see this going past the second round.
Well, we had Scott O'Shaughnessy on earlier.
Yeah, I love Scott.
Yeah, we had Scott O'Shaughnessy on earlier. We talked to him about the state of the 185-pound division. Like, you guys, the BKFC is really putting together a very strong division there at 185 pounds. So, like, there's name after name after name, and like this will put you at 3-1. It's like we always talk about. This is the sport is so young. Even though BKFC is entering their 4th year of existence here, really there's not a lot of guys that have more than 3 or 4 fights. You know what I mean? If you got 3 or 4 fights, you've been around for a minute.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah. So like every performance matters, and you never know where you'll be 6 months down the road. You fucking go out there and lay them down quick,
Oh yeah, so I'm just gonna keep racking up them W's.
Keep racking up them W's. We had Jeremiah on. I wanted to point out that Ryan is also a veteran. Thank you for your service as well.
Yep. Thank you.
This night has been all about the servicemen, man. It's fucking awesome. It's great. It's good to have you back on, and we always like to thank you for your service, Ryan.
Thank y'all, man. Appreciate y'all.
How many bags of Oreos, or what do you call them? Containers, bags,
packages
of Oreos do you have on hand to eat as soon as this fight is over? Because we know you love them Oreos. Do you have like a stack? Like, is there like a? Dude, I wonder if there's like a Jenga stack.
Come back with 5 stacks.
Just like a fucking 20 pounds of. Look at this guy. Always has Oreos at the ready. I'm not sure if you've tried this, but I know there's a delicacy
He's
in
having
Rhode
an
Island.
Oreo right now. Wait, does that work into the weight cut, man?
Yeah,
Or
he must have worked them in somehow. He's like, I gotta fucking.
I'm like 7 pounds out, 8 pounds out.
So there's a delicacy in Coventry, Rhode Island. It's known as ranch Oreos. I'm not sure if you've ever had them before, but if you take some ranch and put it on the Oreos, they're very good.
I don't know. I don't like ruining my Oreos, bro.
I know it's delicious.
dude. So you say you're 8 pounds out. What's your walk around weight these days? You stay right around 185, like pretty damn close. So
Before I started cutting, I was 213.
213.
Yep. No, I was 2 weeks ago, and now I'm just about 7 or 8 pounds out.
I see that you and Lorenzo haven't figured out this nickname thing yet.
Oh, all right. There is no name. He can be the little Juggernaut. That's why I capitalized the.
The Juggernaut.
I saw that as soon as you popped on. I was like, haha, this guy.
He keeps. I've already said it before. He keeps slamming my damn belt, and we're gonna figure out who the real Juggernaut is.
Wouldn't that be something? Juggernaut versus Juggernaut down the road, man. Fucking.
Oh, I'm all for it at this point because I mean I like Lorenzo. He's cool and all, but you got people busting their ass for that belt, and he goes and slams it on the ground. Now, if I see him do that again, we might be doing it outside the ring.
Ooh.
Oh shit! Them's fighting words.
Fighting words. Yeah. No.
Well,
Like
I don't agree with that.
nah. I honestly we asked him about that too. We were like, did anybody from the BKFC approach you because you're fucking slamming their belt around? Like it could have been looked at as disrespect. But the way he explained it, it kind of made sense. He was like, it was never a real belt. Hector never won that belt. That was a fake belt from day one, and I was just disposing of this fake belt. I was like, oh, okay. Well,
Well,
I guess he's thought about that answer.
All shined up because he's in my division now.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's, the sport keeps growing. It's a hell of a card to start off 2022. Yeah, you got to be excited about fighting in Jackson, Mississippi, right?
Dude, I'm pumped, man. I'm pumped. This is the closest I've been to my hometown, so I'm pretty excited about that. And if we get it over to Louisiana, it's even going to be crazier for us.
Yeah. You gonna have people out there? You gonna have some people out there?
Oh yeah, I got a lot of people coming, man. I got a lot of people coming. And so, especially there's a lot of good fights on that card too. I'm definitely looking forward to the Elvin Brito and Caleb Harris fight main event.
Yeah, a couple. Another GOAT brethren there.
Well, I'm not GOAT no more. It's just
no, you're not GOAT.
He's just with Vince Anderson broke off, right? And now it's just Vincent Jones. Is that what it is?
It's Team Juggernaut all the way, bro.
Oh, my bad. You know what? Relationships come and they go.
They do. Learn at the hard, bro. But it is what it is.
And then when that relationship was on rocky ground when we were down in Biloxi at the Hard Rock, correct?
Yeah. It happened, man. I'm not real sure all the details. I just know that they fell out, and they were like, "Hey, you can stay with GOAT or go with Vince." And Vince has always been good people to me, so I was like, "No offense to GOAT guys, but I'm hopping with Vince," and so here I am.
It's just you and Joan, or just you and Vince, or does he have any other guys on the?
A couple other fighters, a couple guys have reached out to him, and Vince hasn't. I don't know if he's decided on biting the bullet on that or not. I think he's kind of waiting for this fight to get out of the way before he jumps on that. But I know of several guys that are asking for him.
Look at that. Vince is in the comment right now. He says Jug versus Jug. I think he's got the same idea as you down the road, man.
I'll support, bro. Tell you what, I would if I lost her. See, because everybody's scared of Lorenzo because he has that big power and he talks a lot of shit. But Lorenzo don't like pressure, and I don't think he can handle it if I was in his face the whole time.
What did you think about the Lorenzo Hector fight?
It was garbage. I mean, to me, it was garbage. Hector fought scared. Hector in his heyday would be a totally different animal, I think. But to me, I think he got whooped mentally already by Lorenzo.
That's what I was going to ask you. I was going to say, do you think that, like, basically Lorenzo TKO'd him before they even stepped into the ring.
See it in his face. He was already nervous. You could tell. You could tell he was intimidated by Lorenzo. Now, don't get me wrong. Lorenzo's an imposing person. He's a big guy, and he's athletic, powerful. But you're the world champ. You gotta be fighting like your life's on the line.
But there's not just one Juggernaut here. That we're talking about you, Ryan Jones. What sets you apart from the rest of this field right now? This 185-pound field's got a lot of big bad boys in there, man. You got yourself, and you got the champ, but you also got Riggs, and you got Dakota Cochran, you got fucking Josh Dyer, Jared Warren, Scott O'Shaughnessy. What sets you apart from the rest of these guys?
Well, I will say this real quick. The top two people I see in that division are Scott O'Shaughnessy and Dakota Cochran. Those two are like some of the deadliest in the division, in my opinion. What sets me different is I'm not going to give you time to think. I'm on your ass the second that bell rings into the final bell stops or you're on the ground. I'm on your ass, and I don't get off of you. The reason why they call me the Juggernaut, and they gave me that name way back, is because I don't stop moving forward. And I'm a little bit of a Marvel nerd, and everybody knows the Juggernaut keeps moving forward and nothing can stop him. So you can sit there and hit me all you want. I'm going to eat your shit and keep coming at you. So that's what sets me different. It's my pressure and my pace.
Forward momentum.
It is, man. And anybody who's seen your last few fights, that's 100% honest truth, man. You are fucking full steam ahead. And like we said, you should be carrying a 3-0 record into this fight, looking to go 4-0. Unfortunately, fucking doctor stoppages and bad stoppages happen all the time, unfortunately. And especially, and I don't know if it has to do with the youth of the sport as well. Like, we've seen a lot in the last 2 years in bare knuckle in particular. They don't really know what they're calling.
I call, guys.
That's all right. It's okay. It's okay.
Shit happens. That's what happened. Fuck it. We're doing it live.
That's right. We're doing it live. Like Bill O'Reilly said, fuck it. Let's do it live.
Right.
Nah, like I said, I think that your stoppage, as well as like the Melvin Gillard stoppage and like the Scott O'Shaughnessy victory over Gillard, like a lot of these things, sometimes they don't even really know what the hell they're calling. You know what I mean? Because it's such a new sport. And like your cut, they 2 years down the road from now, they could see that same cut and be like, you know what, throw some Vaseline in that shit. It's not going to get any worse than it already is, and he can see fine, so let him fucking go.
There's a show, there was a fight not too long ago. I can't remember the guy's name. Country boy that fought like 205. It was like the last fight or something. He got the same spot. And they let him keep going, and he ended up winning the fight. He was losing originally. The Noah Cutter fight, that kid, the Jordan Nash kid,
my God, that shit was.
That one was bad. I get that one being stopped.
Yeah, his eyelid was like falling off.
But there was another fight that same night. Guy got the same cut. They let him keep going. I was pissed.
Yeah, what one was it? He's the Noah Cutter one.
Wasn't the guy who fought Josh Sykes, right? That wasn't 205, but
cowboy hat. He's like 205 or something. Big old boy.
It was earlier in the night, I think.
Yeah. But you know what I'm talking about? I got the same cut.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's unfortunate that it becomes a blemish on your record, but it's also like one of those, John Jones has a loss on his record because he elbowed Matt Hamill with a 12-6 elbow, but everyone in the world knows John Jones was going to win that fight. Yeah.
That's what it is, man. Yeah, I'll just carry that L around for a while.
Yeah, so your plans for 2022, say you go out there and you dispose of Boss Hogg, what are your plans? I mean, obviously it depends on in case you don't get any injuries, you don't break you don't do anything to your hands, or you don't
hand again, right?
Say you come out of this thing healthy, ready to go. Like, what's the plans? What's the Juggernaut's plans for 2022?
I'll fight the following week. I don't give a shit. My goal is I'm chasing belts. If you're not in there to chase for a belt, then what the hell are you in there for? I'm giving this one good run before I call it quits. I'm not getting any younger. So I'm aiming for the belts. So either one belt, all the belts, whatever. That's my goal. Of course, I know I got to fight a couple of contenders before I get there, but that's my goal. Is just to run over whoever they put in front of me.
There you go. It's fucking, and we can't wait to see you fight.
I'm trying to shock some people because I walked in there and I'm just dopey pudgy little white dude that just hops in there and he just fights and can take a punch. It's time to show out, so that's what I'm going to be doing.
So how many fights do you have left on your contract with BKFC now, or are you going like one by one?
After this one, I got one left, so I have 2 fights left.
There's a lot of people. This whole I'm not trying to like pull you into saying you're going to go somewhere or anything like that, but we were talking about it earlier that Isaac Doolittle actually just left from your division and he's gone to BYB. And he's fighting for the title over there actually.
But
he is. Yep. Against Joey Angelo. And then Josh Burns left and is going to fight for the super heavyweight title now. So I feel like opportunities are opening up for the bare knuckle world as the community is growing, which is a beautiful sign. It's not a diss to BKFC. It's just a sign that that the sport is growing here.
Yeah. Can I interject here? Because there's a lot of shit talk in the world of bare knuckle between organizations. People that back this organization shit talk the other one. People that back I don't really hear anybody shit really. But for everybody who is a BYB supporter, and I'm a supporter of all promotions, so I'm not fucking saying one's better than the other. But a lot of people on the internet drag BKFC through the mud and they shit on them. Talk about how BYB is better than them in every fucking way. Why is it that they are offering BYB belts to every fucking bare knuckle fighter that comes from BKFC over to the BYB? Explain that one to me. If your organization is so much better,
well, you got to think why people trash the UFC who jumped to Bellator and all that kind of shit. But you notice like Bellator is using UFC fighters to promote their main events and stuff like that. So if they're if they're so garbage, then why are y'all headlining our shows now? And
right, exactly.
I really think it's because BKFC has been around longer and they're bigger at the moment, and so they're trying to throw shade at BKFC, or people are throwing shade at BKFC because there's something new that could possibly be better. And I'm not saying it is or isn't. I'm just saying like it's the way people are trying to downgrade one to make look like another one's a better opportunity.
When in reality, it's good for the whole sport. The sport is growing.
Right, the sport is growing. The organization should almost be not saying working together because everybody always wants to be the number one dog, but
like,
you know what I mean.
See, like every now and then, the two shows join together and have like their top best fight each other or something like that here and there. To me, that'd be cool.
With the Police Gazette belt, that is what should be happening, right? Yeah.
Like Zion's fighting that guy that's coming over from BYB, right?
Show me,
right?
Yes.
Yeah, and my personal opinion, though, I'm a big fan of Zion. I think Zion's going to shock people and run him over.
See, that's
okay.
There's a lot of mixed opinions on this because Jomi is 6-0 and he's coming over.
Yeah, but I mean,
he's vacating the title over there and coming over, and there's a lot of questions about this. I love this, and it adds to the sport, like we just said.
Yep.
This adds to the sport. Now you got a former champion from another division coming over, another organization coming over, fighting a 22-year-old killer over here in BKFC.
Zion's got a lot to prove. Also, he's motivated after that Warren loss, and so I think he's gonna come out just be destructive that next fight.
Yep. Yeah. He's a guy. He's clearly we know he has power.
Mm-hmm.
He's always shot out of a cannon, so you can't be you can't slack because he's gonna be there just like you.
Picture that kid about 27, 28. He's got all these fights under his belt at this point, the experience. how his style is going to change, and he still has the youth and athleticism to add to it. Man, he's going to be dangerous.
What about Ryan Jones comes out of this Boss Hog fight, pretty much unscathed, looking great, feeling great. Zion beats Jomi, and we get a Zion Juggernaut fight,
All right, there's two guys. I mean, Zion, he knows I love him. If Zion would fight me, I would fight him. Same thing. But as a fan of the division, you want me to tell you who I think is the perfect little matchup for him because their styles are similar? Dyer, the way he fought Warren versus Zion, how they both just full speed ahead.
Yeah.
I think that'd be interesting. I mean, I would love to be in that mix as well. Put like a triple threat in there or something like that.
Don't mention a triangle.
No, I ain't mentioning a dumb triangle. I don't want to get sued or something like that.
Yeah, you don't want to get sued, man. Nah, it's awesome, man. I mean, we're really, really excited about this card in Jackson. The card around you guys, it's such a stout card from top to bottom. Really big name. And like guys like the guy who we just had on right before you, Jeremiah Riggs. That guy has been around for a very long time. He's done a lot of things. And like, I don't think people recognize who exactly he was on the card. Like people are like,
yes,
Jeremiah Riggs versus Eric Thompson. Okay.
yeah.
You're like, you know who that dude fought in Bellator and Strikeforce, and he was in the Ultimate Fighter, and he
was
fought
on Daisy of Love. God damn it,
Daisy of Love, and
which was an offshoot of Rock of Love.
Yeah, Brett Michaels.
Brett Michaels.
It's like if he goes out there and gets a win, that's just another big name that the BKFC can push. So it's like they really put a really nice card around you guys together.
Oh yeah,
and really looking forward to it, man. We wish we could make it down there, but of course, me and Mike got things going on.
But it is.
Just move your fight to Knuckle Mania. Come on, I mean,
right?
What's another month? You just wait for us.
The word was I was supposed to go down to 175 and fight Francisco Richie, but Richie dodged a bullet on that one.
What happened? Actually, I haven't seen him around lately. I don't know what the hell's going on there. Because he was supposed to fight the night that Hunt for Lombard.
I was the original. I was supposed to be like the original dude for that. I wasn't cleared. My hand was still broke from the Kane fight. And so they started digging for other opponents for him. And so I was like, all right. So since he didn't get the fight, my ass is going to be ready. And that's one of the reasons why I started busting my ass so I can get down to 175. And then that fight fell through. He went chicken shit on me, I guess.
Man, he disappeared. Mike, did you see the episode of the Bare Knuckle podcast? You know, BKFC's like in-house podcast with Brian Sosha and Rob. They talked to Mike.
What's that?
Mike Perry wanted a piece of him.
Yeah.
Yes,
that's what he was just about. Yeah, Mike Perry was saying he's a snake and he owns a garage and he burned them for a bunch of money. We're like, what
the hell is this?
What the hell?
I think everybody was like, what? What the fuck's going on here?
They know each other, and he legit wanted to fight him. So
he was Mike was like, he owes me $2,000, and I'm gonna get it back from him. If I gotta beat his ass in the ring and take it out of his paycheck, I'll do it. I'm like, wow, we didn't see that coming.
And I would have been hyping the hell out of that. If Mike Perry had a problem with me and was calling me out, what they would do for you, just fighting him, or I'd have been like, hell yeah, screw you, dude.
But Francisco Ricci never even addressed it.
I would have been like, I don't owe you shit, and your piece of crap car couldn't go nowhere. I don't know. I've just been running my mouth. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's wild. Not a peep, man. That's crazy.
No, not a way.
Well, you know what, dude? Before we let you go, we're gonna do a speed round with you, as we always do. We're gonna throw your sponsors at the bottom before we get sponsors up there. Make sure everybody's following him, Ryan the Juggernaut Jones, on Instagram and Facebook. Follow this guy's journey. There's your sponsors. Let's do a speed round with the Juggernaut himself. Number one, other than the original, what is your favorite new Oreo?
Yeesh.
Some good ones.
There's a lot of them out there.
There's a cookie dough now.
What was it? Cookie dough. That's what it was. Yeah. Yeah, that was good. I love all Oreos though, man. But except them what was it, carrot or some garbage?
There's a carrot cake one. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even try that. I don't.
There's also like a red velvet cake, and
no, I'm into mint. The mint is my. Oh man,
Now,
I love mint.
that I couldn't touch mint. My family would buy mint chocolate chip ice cream on
Oh,
purpose.
it's the best.
No, I can't do that. No.
Oh my god, it's not like mint,
You-
like gum. It's
It really-
delicious.
mint and chocolate do not go together.
Oh, it's my
Oh,
favorite.
wow.
Even my kids eat it. They love it so much. Like I love it. I've always
I
had
would
it, so my kids love it.
My child,
Oh, you know what? Hey, Pokemon Oreos.
Yes.
Those, I don't know. Are they? I think they're just
they're
regular
all
Oreos.
I don't think they're any different. They're
They're
just
all
have
they
pictures
they
on
just
them.
have the design. My kids
we done
went
spent
fucking
5
nuts over
boxes
those.
like they came out.
Oh, he says I like the cake, but the red velvet Oreo is fucking puke. DJ Tony, yeah, I wouldn't even touch the red velvet, whatever that is.
There's so many different ones. There's lemon,
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like coffee
The
flavored and
golden
stuff.
Oreo-
coffee.
S'mores.
The golden Oreos dipped in milk for like 7 seconds, dude. Heaven.
Yeah, they're great. They are
For
great.
7 seconds, I'm gonna take you up on that shit. I'll be like 1,
7 seconds.
I'm gonna
three.
soggy, and then you pull out and it just melts. And you're just like,
Just
yeah.
before it fucking collapses into the fucking bottom, the pit of the
Perfect.
damn milk, and you're like,
Yeah.
no.
That's fucking hilarious. 7 seconds and only 7 seconds.
Yeah.
Number 2.
Hey,
Here we go.
number 2.
You don't want it to go too long because then it falls into the bottom of the cup.
Yeah, you don't want that shit.
So,
You don't want it down there.
Number 2. Go ahead, Mike.
Okay, number 2 is kind of a shitty question now because you just answered it about 3 minutes ago. Jomi versus Zion at Knucklemania 2.
Zion,
Who do you
man.
have winning and how?
Zion's
Who?
gonna out, and I honestly think first or second round.
First or second round knockout by Zion Tomlinson over
Yep.
Jomi at Knucklemania 2 per the Juggernaut.
I'm
See?
willing to bet on it. That's how confident I am in it.
I can't even wait for that one, man. That's going to be fucking awesome. Number 3. What is something that everyone should try at least once before their cake is baked?
And that means dead.
Before you're dead.
I changed that.
Okay. I was like, what is cool? Cake is baked. All right. What's something everybody should try at least once?
I mean, get into a fight, man. Like you don't know what you're made of until you've really been in a fight. You really ain't living until you fought either. I was gonna say something else, but my family's watching, so I'm just gonna say.
You know what's funny is you say that, and I think everybody should get punched in the face at least once in their life.
It really does.
And everybody should punch somebody in the face at least once in their life. And do you ever watch Cobra Kai?
Yeah, I love Cobra Kai, dude.
So the first season of Cobra Kai, Johnny's like walking through the thing, and he and the kid flinched, and he goes, "Did you just flinch?"
Yep.
And then he like walks to another kid, and the kid flinches. He goes, "Holy shit, we got a room full of flinchers." He goes, "How many people in this room have been punched in the face?" And only like 2 hands go up. He goes, "We're about to unflinch this room."
Man, change it, and not only that, but it'll build your confidence up when you realize that you can.
And when he said that, and he goes, "Miss Robinson, line them up and unflinch this group." And she's just punching them. She's punching one by one in the face. I thought that was the best thing ever because honestly, like you just said, everybody should. I really feel like everyone should get in a scrap at least once in their life for sure.
My daughter, man, she's always been hesitant to.
You unflinched her?
She's been hesitant to punch me in the head. Like she's got her own set of gloves and she hits the bag and all that. And so when I'll get down and I'll play spar with her and stuff, she'll come in there and she'll punch, but she'll hit me like in the arms and the body, and I'm like, hit me in the head, and she'll like barely want to do it. I'm like, no, hit me in the head. I messed up one time, and I was like, all right, you're being a chicken, and I turned away and I wasn't paying no attention. She came out downtown, wow, right outside of my head. Ain't scared since.
That's outstanding, man. She got the feel. See, my older son, I didn't think he had it in him. Like I got, everybody's got the one sweet kid and the one crazy kid, right? So my older son is like the sweetest, nicest kid ever, and I'm like, I don't like, he does martial arts and he does it for the art, and like he really doesn't want to fight anybody, and he's nice to everyone. Dude, he was mouthing off on his mom one night here, and I grab him. And I bring him up to his room and I pushed him onto the bed. And I'm like, you stay in here. Don't you ever talk to your mother like that again. Yeah. He up kicked me with a fucking heel right in the bottom of the chin, dude.
Ooh.
I'm talking boom, like
You heard
almost.
ringing in your ears?
Oh, dude, he clacked my teeth together.
Oof.
I was like, it was a bad scene for a second there, but I walked out of the room and I was like a little proud. I was like, man,
Like he
he's.
did that. He
You
did
went,
that.
I'm
you
like,
went,
he's got it.
I love that kid.
I was like, man, he's got a spark in him, man. Like,
I'm so proud.
I'm like, man, he almost knocked his fucking dad out with an up kick.
You want to go
Oh
back
my
in there and talk a little bit of shit, see what he does next.
Yeah, it was an eye opener for me. I was like, wow, okay, he's got a little spark in him. That's good. I love it.
Hey,
Uh,
Kyle, yeah, we both have those kids, right? I've got the sweet kid and the nice kid, but they're both crazy as I mean, the sweet kid and the crazy and the nutty kid, but they're both crazy as fuck. Like Brooklyn is the sweet one, and Bristol is the devil and reincarnate. But they're both fucking crazy, man. The sweet one still tries to beat the shit out of me on a daily basis. So I don't know. I had to put her in a room today when I got home
Well, my
because I was trying to talk to my mom and she kept fucking punching me. And I was like, you cannot just punch me out of the blue. You know what she likes to do? I will be just laying down, just like watching TV on the recliner, and she will just come over because that's our job, right? We're dads, we wrestle and we get all funny and shit. But she wants to be in that mode even when you're not paying attention. So I'll just be laying on the couch and all of a sudden she just comes running up and just jumps like on my head. And my head was like, and I was like, yo, like you could have broke my fucking neck just now. I was not even paying attention. You just jumped 55 pounds on my neck, on my head. Like I was like loose and everything. Like my head probably would have come off.
my
The
daughter
shape
would
I'm
be
in.
man. I understand. My daughter's name is Brooklyn, dude, and she's vicious. I told her, I said, don't
Jeez.
you ever be a bully. I said, don't you ever be a bully, but you stand up for yourself. So I think she took that and has ran with it, but she bullies me, so I'm starting to worry.
I remember. That's right. We both have daughters named Brooklyn, and your birthday is
It's
my
your daughter's
youngest
birthday.
daughter, Bristol's birthday, May 29th, right?
Correct. That's right. Yeah.
Boom. Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird life you guys live.
Weird.
All right,
Number 4.
You
Is this
go ahead,
me?
man. Yeah, there
Okay.
you go.
You have been putting on a lot of muscle lately. What is your favorite of the 3 main meathead lifts? The deadlift, the bench press, or the squat?
The deadlift, man. I love deadlift. In fact, I just started not too long ago, like last year during during the quarantine. I was deadlifting pretty regularly, and so if I'm going for strength, I like deadlift.
Are you picking a lot of weight off the floor? What you
Uh,
got?
it's not a lot to a lot of people, but to me it was. For someone who don't power lift, my best during COVID was like 535.
Ooh, that's good. That's good. Anything over 5, I mean, you go over 495. That's the way I look at it. 5 plates is 495, right? 495. So if you go more than 5 plates, you're picking some weight up
I
off
It's
the
got,
about how much gas is.
I got a few videos of it because like it was weird. I did like 515, and I was still learning, so I locked my legs out too early, so it's all back on one of them. So you see me kind of bobbing to get up, and then like the next week I go 20 pounds heavier, and I pulled it up easy because my form was perfect. So
Yeah, dude, deadlift, I mean, form is everything.
it really is. It's your whole body pulling that
Right,
up.
and the second your chest goes over your knees, you're fucked. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's like I did a lot of deadlifting my time too, so I love that. I love that lift for sure.
Squatting scares the hell out of me if I ain't got a spotter. If I ain't got a spotter, it scares the shit out of me.
And when you get certain guys spotting you, it scares you even more.
Yeah, it really does. And I don't really
Poke that booty out.
I won't
Yeah,
go
you'll
heavy.
play that game. What's that?
I said I won't go heavy on squats. That's probably why I got chicken legs, but I won't go heavy on squats.
Nah.
Look at John Jones.
Bro, and he can still kick your ass, so I mean what can you say, right?
There you go.
Right.
Your brother John.
Yeah. That's right.
All right, last question for you, man.
If only I
All
had
right.
genetics.
Yeah. Ryan Jones, the ladies' man himself. What is your best pickup line?
Shit, if I knew it would probably work, but I ain't had one work for me yet. I mean, I'm single.
What's you get the napkin, you're like, does it smell like chloroform? Just
Come
kidding.
here,
My
come
name's
here.
Ryan. How are you?
You're at my house. You're
Damn.
committed now, so here you are.
Yeah.
Shit, man. I talked to this. I kind of regret saying it now. The girl knew me. She's known me for a long time, and she was at the gym, and the gym's full of mirrors, right? And she's working out with a buddy we knew. And as she's working out, I saw her like looking at her butt in the mirror, right? I worked at the gym, and I don't know what the hell I was thinking, but I blurted it out the second I walked by, and I knew this girl. I walked by, and I said, "You ain't got to stare at your ass. I'm staring at it enough for the both of us." And I kept walking, and I didn't think nothing of it. I just said it, and then I looked back, and her mouth was just like, "Did he really just say that?" And then we ended up dating like a month later. So, but yeah, that was probably
Damn.
yeah.
Dude, that's outstanding, man.
Yeah.
You don't have to look at
I-
your
I-
own. You don't have to look at your ass. I'm looking at it enough for two of us. That's great. I love it, man.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Ryan Jones, a big fight January 29th. Go ahead, shout some people out. Your sponsors are at the bottom there. Everybody follow them on social media and then give us a prediction for the fight.
Well, man, follow, go check out Tractor Chiropractic in Monroe. He'll get you straight. Robbie Davis Motorsports, man. If you need a reliable vehicle, that's the place to go. Fighter's Friend, they just picked me up. Brandon Lambert, man, way to go. And the Mississippi Man, they're gonna be getting me all crisp and clean looking for the fights. And as far as any other shout outs, thank y'all guys for having me. I always enjoy y'all's show. All my friends and family are supporting me. Vince, he's always in my corner. And just y'all tune in because I'm predicting a knockout no later than the second round.
There it is.
Awesome.
Man, that Fighter's Friend guy, that guy Brandon
Yep.
Lambert, he's
everywhere.
sponsoring everybody and everything now.
He's
man.
everywhere, man. Something about that guy. I don't know what it is. It pops up everywhere.
Yeah, he is. He really does. All right, man. Well, thank you very much for coming on tonight. As always, we had a blast talking to you, and we will catch up down the road for sure. Best of luck to you on the 29th.
All right, guys. I'll take care.
All right. Take it easy.
Take it easy, man.
Bye, Ryan.